So it's not very often that I come across a product that's actually very bad, because I take a lot of time in terms of vetting the products that are reviewed. So when a company said, hey, we've got a fingerprint smart home lock, and I was just like, hey, that's so awesome. I'm totally going to try it out without actually thinking about agreeing to the review. The lock that I'm talking about is actually on my garage door. It's the We.Lock AI fingerprint smart lock, and I'm not gonna say it's a terrible lock. I'll let you guys come to that conclusion on your own, but it is just, I've reviewed a lot of products over the last few years, pushing almost 1,000. Most of them are just iPhone accessories, and this thing takes the cake in terms of just being an absolute piece of crap. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I think this is a subpar smart lock, with the first reason being the installation of the product is extremely poor. I actually had to wait a day before I could actually use the lock, which is unacceptable when you think that I couldn't lock the door for a day. The actual physical installation isn't terrible. It's pretty simple in terms of a lock, but to set up the fingerprints and everything, you actually have to use a SIM card removal tool, and you have to poke it a bunch of times to get to the right settings. And this leads to my second point of why I think this is a bad product, is that the general design is poor. To access all the things that you need to change, you have to access it on the outside of the lock. You can't do it in the app. Now, the fingerprint sensor in itself is kind of neat. It's a neat idea until, you know, the weather gets cold, it's -20 outside, and you actually have to take your gloves off in order to use the fingerprint sensor. And there's nothing more awesome in the winter than having to touch cold steel. Now, there is a fob that comes with this product, but that kind of defeats the purpose, because I'm trying to get rid of keys when I'm buying a smart lock for my home. I don't want a fob. The third reason why I think this is a bad product is that the general operation of the lock is very clumsy. You use the fingerprint sensor, you turn it, and then you open your door. But the kicker is that you actually have to turn the bolt back before the smart lock decides to unlatch itself, right? Because the moment that that happens, well, you're kind of crap out of luck. You have to go do it on the backside. And smart home accessories should make your home easier to use, not harder to use. And that's what this smart lock is doing. Now, the fourth thing that really bothered me about this product is that the QR code for you to add it to the app actually scratches off. It's not, like, I can't re-add this lock to the app now. I generally try to give products a second, third, fourth chance. This is, if I can't use the lock in their app, then, well, what's the point? And speaking of the app, it's terrible. It's unpolished, there's a ton of spelling mistakes, and the quality of the app does not convey any sense of security to the homeowner. We're talking about a product that's supposed to protect your home, and you get an app like this, this is just, it doesn't make any sense to me. Overall, this lock is just not, I would stay away from it, even if you were to get it at a steep discount. You know, we're talking about protecting your home when it comes to smart locks, and this thing, I have no confidence in it in terms of making it easy to use, making my home easier to get to, making my home secure. Technology should be easy to use, technology should be easy to install, and this smart lock is not either one of those things. And it's incredibly frustrating because I actually have to spend more time staring at this thing, filming footage for it, and it's just a big waste of my time. So anyways, hope this video was helpful to anybody considering getting this lock. Don't. But if it's the first time you're watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe. I know this channel has been a little slow, actually very slow for the last few months, and I do apologize for that. But New Year's coming, and I will feel a little more invigorated, we'll see, in a few weeks after I take a break. This isn't my only channel. I've got a bunch of other channels on the go, so I'm one person that does all this stuff, so it's a lot of work to make videos. Thanks for watching.